And let's take you now to Ogun State. As the world celebrates World Habitat Day, the state governor, Dr. Abiodun, has pledged his administration's commitment to harness all its resources in providing affordable housing for its citizens. The governor made the pledge at an event held to mark the day in Abeokuta, the state capital, with the theme, Housing for All, a Better Urban Future. Our correspondent John Felix filed in this report and is presented from our Lagos studios.
An estimated 1.8 billion people globally, according to statistics from the United Nations, live in slums and informal settlements due to inadequate housing worldwide. However, to stem the tide of homelessness, the United Nations has set aside every first Monday of October of every year as World Habitat Day. The day is to reflect on the state of towns and cities and on the basic right of all to adequate shelter. The 35th edition is therefore no exception in Ogun State in propagating adequate housing for all. Declaring the day open, the governor, Dr. Abiodun, says reducing the high housing deficit is one of the pillars of developmental agenda of his administration. He adds that his administration is partnering the federal government on the social housing scheme to provide 10,000 social housing units for the overall development of the state.
In line with our determination to fulfill our electoral promises to our good people of Ogun State, and to align with the Agenda 2030 of the United Nations, we have commenced affordable mass housing provision at different parts of our dear state. We plan to build 2,500 affordable housing units by year 2023. We are also partnering with the federal government on the social housing scheme, which is part of President Buhari's economic sustainability plan.
Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Olatunji Odunlami, in his welcome address, discloses that the celebration will afford stakeholders dialogue on urban and rural development in order to provide affordable housing for the people. On his part, the Commissioner for Housing, Akonde Omoniyi, says the state government, in order to bridge the gap of 500,000 housing deficit in the country, has started the construction of 2,500 housing units in 9 locations of the state.
Although the focus is generally on the urban center, it goes without saying that the dialogues are essentially about issues relating to its planning, housing, road infrastructure, transportation, health, education, power supply, water and sanitation, and governance, among others.
We in Ogun State is joining forces to respond to the current crisis, share solutions, and create cities of the future for everyone. And the time to act is now. Under the headship of Prince Dr. Abiodun-led administration, construction works are currently ongoing to provide affordable housing solutions in about 9 different locations in the state.
In front of this administration to focus on encouraging private investment in critical sectors of the economy to drive jobs creation and prosperity. The Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDA, wish to appeal to His Excellency to free up some of the acquired lands in some of the houses like Mogwe of Papalato, done by previous administrations around Mogwe and Papalato houses for real estate development.
It is hoped that with this level of commitment from critical stakeholders, the gap in adequate shelter will be addressed.